Hey everybody, when I'm out mowing the lawn, especially when it's pollen season, wasn't wearing anything. I got a tremendous amount of pollen in my eyes. My eyes were raw and itchy for that day and the whole next day. My nose is raw, it's running like crazy. I tried all different kind of masks and nothing was working. So then I finally went out and said, who out there would be in a really dusty environment? What would be something that would honestly work? And I came across this getup here. It's by Wolfsnout. This part goes over your nose. These are the goggles in the kit that I bought. They've got all different kinds of options. And the way this works is the goggles are on, and this piece right here just barely snugs up against your nose. This whole thing does not go over your nose. This actually just goes over your mouth. It fits like this. It just barely snuggles up against your nostrils. And just this little thin piece right here is all that you're breathing through. Everything else is your mouth. Well, of course, you're breathing through here, but just your nostrils are blocked from here. I had these things. I'm in my neighborhood. I think I look goofy as heck with all this stuff on, especially when I put on my hearing protectors on top of this. And then, the next week I don't wear it. And as soon as I'm halfway through the lawn, I think, you idiot, why didn't you put the stuff on? We moved recently to a different house, and another factor in this is the lawn isn't in great shape. I got a lot of bare spots. I have a zero turn that kicks up a tremendous amount of dust in the bare spots because my bare spots are very, very fine dirt and sand. So I create such a dust cloud when I mow the edges where the bare dirt is every time. I look like Pigpen from Charlie Brown. So I have forced myself to wear all of this every time. My neighbors are used to me now. I guess no one asks any questions. And it's awesome. It's absolutely awesome. If I wear these things, I don't have any problems. The outside gets filthy dusty. I get filthy dusty. But as soon as I come in the house and take it all off, my eyes are clear, my nose isn't running, there's no abrasive dirt or pollen or grass cuttings or anything in my eyes or in my dirt, in my nose. And an hour later, it's like no problem at all. You wouldn't even know you cut the grass. The key point to this is when I first put these on, I had this snug, so this was on pretty tight. In Virginia here with the summer, with the humidity, it wouldn't really fog up, but I was getting a little sweating. I was getting hot. So I've learned over years to loosen these up. These aren't really loose, and you can see they fit over my regular prescription glasses. And again, this thing just snugs up against your nose. This little lip is all that goes up against your nostrils. Your mouth is down here, and that's all you want. It doesn't go up any higher. It doesn't go under the goggles. It just snugs up. There's a foam barrier all the way around the goggles. It seals off your eyes. This seals up to your nose. This goes on, like that. The best way to get this thing on is I put it purely under my chin. So I have two hands, and they tell you ride this high on your head, and then just snuggle that piece of fabric up so it's blocking your nostrils. It's perfectly easy to breathe. Nothing fogs up. This is loose enough that actually you can see the light behind me a little bit. I do get a minor amount of airflow in here, but I have never gotten any of the dust that kicks up. And again, when I put everything on, I look like something from outer space. I look like a total goofball, but when I'm done, I don't have bad eyes. I don't have itchy eyes. I don't have grit in my eyes the rest of the day that I'm trying to flush out. My nose isn't running. All that grit is in there. This thing is absolutely awesome. I've talked to other people into them. I will link where I get it from. It's not cheap. I've not had a problem with this. I probably had these now 5 years. And again, I used them, then I didn't, then I used them, then I didn't. But for the entire last 2 years, I've taught myself every single time I cut the grass, which now that I'm trying to grow Bermuda is every 3 days, I put this stuff on and I don't have any problems at all. My mower is loud, so I also put in foam earplugs before I put on my good headsets. But again, this is awesome. If you're looking for something to keep dust, pollen, anything out of your eyes and your mouth for anything you're doing, look into this. For me, it has been absolutely awesome. Hope this helps some of you. It does. If it does, please hit the like button and the subscribe button, and everybody have a wonderful day. God bless.